The name Patrice Lumumba still echoes across Africa, not just as a symbol of liberation, but as a haunting reminder of justice long denied. More than 6 decades after his brutal assassination in 1961, the question remains: who truly answered for the silencing of one of Africa's most visionary leaders? Lumumba's rise was swift, his voice uncompromising, and his dream clear: a free and sovereign democratic republic of the Congo, unshackled from colonial control. But that dream threatened powerful interests. Within months of becoming the country's first democratically elected prime minister, he was overthrown, tortured, and executed under a cloud of conspiracy involving both local actors and foreign powers. Today, the renewed push for accountability, especially in Belgium, the former colonial ruler, signals that history is no longer willing to stay buried. Families demand truth, nations demand acknowledgement, and a new generation demands justice, confronting the legacy of exploitation, exposing hidden hands, and finally answering a question that has lingered for generations. This is not just about the past. It is about confronting the legacy of exploitation, exposing hidden hands, and finally answering a question that has lingered for generations. 60 years, the world is finally revisiting the murder of Patrice Lumumba. In 1961, just months after leading Congo to independence, Lumumba was captured, tortured, and executed. For decades, questions have lingered. Who was really behind his death? And why has justice taken so long? Now, in a historic move, a Belgian court has ordered a trial that could finally expose the truth. A Belgian court has ruled that Étienne Davignon, a former diplomat, must stand trial over his alleged role in Lumumba's assassination. He is now the only surviving official accused in the case. This marks the first time a Belgian official will face criminal charges tied directly to Lumumba's killing. Lumumba was not just a leader, he was a symbol of African independence. As the first prime minister of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, he challenged colonial control and foreign influence. But his bold stance made him powerful enemies, both locally and internationally. In 1961, he was overthrown, handed over to rivals, and brutally executed. For years, evidence has suggested foreign involvement, especially from Belgium, Congo's former colonial ruler. This case is bigger than one man. It raises critical questions. Can former colonial powers be held accountable? Is justice still possible after decades of silence? And what does this mean for Africa's fight for justice since this happened? And now they may finally get their day in court. The trial will take place in Belgium, where the court will examine whether Davignon played a role in Lumumba's capture and whether crimes linked to his death can still be prosecuted today. The outcome could reshape how the world deals with colonial-era crimes. More than 6 decades later, the ghost of Patrice Lumumba still haunts global politics. But now, The silence is breaking. Will justice finally be served? Or is it too little, too late?